Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here. I'm doing a review of You Cannot Kill David Arquette. This is a documentary about one of the most controversial people in wrestling because he was not a wrestler and he ended up winning the WCW championship, and people held that grudge for years and years and years. And this grudge by the fans and a lot of wrestling purists and all this and that actually took a toll on David Arquette personally. He really took it to heart because he was a wrestling fan. And one day he just decided to get up and say, I'm going to go prove everybody wrong. And this is basically what this documentary is about. Showing him actually paying his dues. His family talking about his life. And the things that he's been dealing with all these years. And it's a very powerful documentary. It does show that he actually was truly a fan and he was actually hurt about how many people dismissed him over the years. And he actually went out and took the time to actually learn how to wrestle. He paid his dues. And he almost got really seriously almost injured, almost end up dying, having a hardcore match with Nick Gage, not Nick Cage, Gage, and he ended up almost slicing his jugular, and he lost a lot of blood, but luckily he got to the hospital good enough before he ended up really getting in a bad way. But guess what? That didn't stop him from pursuing his dream. I actually got to meet him at WrestleCon 2019, WrestleMania weekend, and they actually had clips of him there that year, so that was neat to see. And I was actually part of history because they was filming while he was there, even though they ain't filmed me, but I was there at the place. So, but yeah, any wrestling fan that still holds a grudge about him being the WCW champion really needs to look at this. And they actually show and talk to a lot of wrestlers. They talked to Brian Pillman Jr. and Jungle Boy in there. You got cameos from Mr. Anderson, Booker T. Whole bunch of wrestlers is in this as you see his journey from being a joke on WCW in 2000 to actually start training and being a wrestler, and the fans end up really respecting him in the ring. So any wrestling fan will love this. Any movie buff will love this. So I really enjoyed it. It shed a new light on me with David Arquette. I never had any problem with him being WCW champion. And I'm actually glad that he got to prove a lot of people wrong. So this is Wildman Willis signing off. See you next time.